Welcome to Part 6 of Esri Canada's NG9-1-1 Data Manager instructional video series. In this session, we'll look at adding an image such as a subdivision plan, adding a reference grid, and using the Esri Canada Roads Tie Point service. An image such as a survey or subdivision plan can be added to the web map. In the Layers tool, there are two methods, Add and Add Local Image. Add is used to add a feature layer from Online or Enterprise. Select Add, select the folder that has your content, and select Add. The subdivision plan will be added in its proper location on the map. To add a local image, select Add a Local Image. Select your device and select the image. Use World File, and then go to your device to select the JGWX file. Key in the correct custom WK ID and select Next. The subdivision image will be placed in its proper orientation on the map. For any image, you can adjust the transparency using the Transparency tool in the Layers panel. The plan image can now be used to input preliminary roads, parcels, and addresses. A grid can be added to the web map to help guide feature drawing and placement. Select a feature editing tool, such as Road. Select the Add Road Centerline tool, and then select the Settings icon. Enable snapping, and then enable the grid. Scroll down to the grid options, and here you can place the grid, move the grid, or rotate the grid. We'll place the grid. To move the grid, simply move the grid around the map. To rotate the grid, just move the cursor to rotate. You can also change the angle by keying it into the angle text box, and you can also change the distance between the grid cells. You can change the theme of the grid from dark to light or to a color. You can also toggle on and off to dynamically scale the grid based on the zoom or rotate the grid with the map. In order to ensure that roads are correctly joined between jurisdictions, a tie point service has been created and can be added to the web map. The first step is to open the Tie Point of Canada item page. Copy the URL. Open the NG Data Manager web map. On the Layers panel, use the Add drop-down to select Add Layer from URL. Paste the URL. If needed, enter the username and password. On the next page, select Create and Add to Map. The Properties panel will open where the symbol style can be changed in the transparency set. Select Save. In the NG Data Manager application, the tie points will be displayed. When editing road center lines, you may decide to snap the road to the tie point. However, coordinating and agreeing to the location of the tie point with your neighboring community is highly recommended to ensure compliance with NG9-1-1 specifications. Up next is Part 7, Service Boundaries, Data Submission Tools, and Discrepancy Reports.